Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Afro-Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efi West, wishing you life and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. This is the place where I talk about ancient African history, metaphysics, and questions that are quite difficult to talk about. Today, I am going to do an analysis on the South Korean series movie called the Squid Game and the spiritual significance of the Squid Game and why it is so popular. This is a game that is very interesting. There's a series program that I'll recommend everybody to watch if you have not watched it already. And I think it's a reflection of modern day society. The story basically talks about the struggle for survival of about 456 players that are in competition to the death to win the prize money of billions of won or dollars. The game is a game of survival, and they have to be just one winner in this game, meaning the rest of the players have to die, and they actually died. And the program is very interesting because the major quality or characteristics of all the players is that they are all debtors, and they actually volunteered to play this game, unlike previous games on survival for monetary gain. Like in the game of the Hunger Games, these players were actually willing to play the game. They were not forced into the game. They did it, they enrolled by themselves because they are in debt and they wanted to have a chance to change their life. So they are willing to risk their life to the debts to win this game. So, from the lessons we have learned in this game is that it's about life and the process of living, and it's a complete embodiment of the system and the philosophy of capitalism. Capitalism is a system that encourages greed, encourage cutting corners, encourage living a life of desperation, a life of ambition, and it requires you to do the unthinkable or unimaginable to reach your goal or to achieve your goal. And what this game actually embodies is the complete philosophy of capitalism. So we are all of us in this life practicing the system of capitalism are all playing the Squid Game. So we are all part of that game. That is why the series program is so popular, because you can actually see yourself inside the game and you will automatically know the role you are playing in that game. There are three main. The good thing about this game is that there is no non-performing character in the game, no NPCs. Everybody is playing a role, from the players that volunteer to play the game to the facilitators of the game, the people that are making sure that the players follow the rules. Those ones, they are also slaves, they are also pawns in the system. They are not any better than the players as well, but they are enforcing the rules of the game. the real people that are in control of the game are the VIPs at the top, the billionaires. Um, they are very few people, but they are the ones that organize this game for their own personal amusement, just to make themselves feel entertained. So they are willing to put some little billions out for just one person and watch how hundreds of people will kill themselves with the hope of becoming a billionaire. How one person will win this game. So right from the beginning, the game is not a fair game. It was not a fair game. And life is not a fair game. Life is a game of competition. Life is a game of war. But the system will want to let you know, or will let you believe, that life is fair. Life is not fair. Life does not play by the rules, so you should not play by the rules. And the game reflects your thinking and your position in life. But the good thing about the game, one of the clauses, is that we can all end this game if we agree that we don't want to play it anymore. If majority of the people in the game realize and come together and say they don't want to play this game anymore, the game will stop. But in real life, we humans have not been able to come to that. Most of us in this real life situation have not been able to come to that realization. We still think the game is fair. We complain about the problems we have in life. But yet we still aim to reach the top one day. We still believe that one day we are going to be like the billionaires. We are going to be like the people controlling things. Many people have died trying to be like that. And the truth is that not all of us will be like that. Most of us in life, maybe 99.9%, we never get to that top 1%. But we are willing to die trying, which is what the game is all about. So it's a very interesting program that I will encourage everybody to watch, because it just describes what is happening in the life, in real life, how people are willing to go the extra mile to deceive, to cheat, kill their friends, betray, how life turns somebody into a monster. This is how capitalism actually turns people into a monster, how it dehumanizes people, how it destroys people's value in the quest for you wanting to become rich, how it pits you against your close friends, how it destroys your humanity. So the question you will ask yourself, that is this really what it is, the aim, the end uh, reward, really what you are going to lose? That is one question, the major question that the game is asking everybody. And for some people, they will say it's worth it. Those are people that their conscience have already been killed, have already been destroyed. And sadly, we have lots of those people around. But if we don't have conscience anymore, that we accept that rule, that means there is no hope for humanity. The world might have just as well become a permanent slave camp. But that is not the way life was designed to be. So we need to look for meaning in life that is better than materialism. Me personally, I believe that capitalism is unsustainable because it's all about extracting resources and consuming resources. It's a system of accumulation, continuous accumulation, grabbing of holding of wealth, and it seems to have no ending. And now we have come to this point in the planet whereby climate change is now threatening to wipe us out of existence, and still yet people are not listening. The carbon emissions are still increasing every year. The global warming, the earth is getting hotter year by year. Different kind of natural disasters are slowly creeping in and killing people. We know that we are the one causing this disruption, but due to capitalism, we can't stop. And people have been trying to clamor on how multinational corporations should reconsider this, but due to the system we are practicing, they just can't stop. It's all about greed. It's all about greed, 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 greed. There's no ending. So eventually, this system, if we continue at this pace, I believe within the next 200, 300 years, uh, more than almost half the world population are going to die off because of climate change and because of continuous greed. So we might have to go to space to live. We might have to leave this planet after destroying it and find some new home. So the program is all about this, the problem of capitalism. The question we should be asking ourselves is that what can we do about it? The system of the world currently now is designed to place people in debt. Almost everybody in the world now, especially in the developed world, they are debtors. They live on social security and credit cards, borrowing. So everybody is like indebted to the system. But one question most people are not asking, if you are holding debt to a bank without collateral and you died, how can the bank get that money from somebody that is already dead? So I believe that most of these banks that are offering these credit cards, loans to people, student loans, housing loans, without collaterals, they have already insured those loans against the people uh, not paying back. In case the person happened to die unexpectedly, the bank is still going to get their money one way or another. So I believe debt is artificially created, and I believe there's enough resources for everybody in the world to live a good life, but due to the wickedness and greed of a few people, everybody in the world is now suffering. But most of us from Africa, we have already been in this Squid game for a very long time, and we know it. We have been playing this game for a long time. So the program is not new to us, it's not scary or it's not a kind of awakening. Immediately I saw the program, I just laughed and said, we have been in the Squid game all along. We that are conscious and aware of what is happening. The question is that, are you aware that you're already in that Squid game? And if you are now conscious that you are in the Squid game, what character, what role are you playing? Are you enforcing the laws of the Squid game, or are you one of the players that are trying very hard to betray your friends, to do whatever it takes to win the prize money? Or yet again, are you still one of the VIPs that is controlling the game, that is watching the game for their own amusement? So, which character are you playing in this game? And what are you willing to play? Or are you going to stop playing the game? We cannot stop capitalism if majority of us agree that we don't want to play this game anymore. So how can we do that? Part of the way of changing the game is by bringing awareness to the issue and trying to find more sustainable ways of living our life, more sustainable business, eco-friendly practices, because capitalism is clearly unsustainable and it will lead to our permanent destruction if we don't change this system as soon as possible. So that is my take on the Squid game, and I hope you can be able to see reason with it. Please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye.